The thing that saddens me the most about it is it was on view for so many people for so long, and now it's been down for 10 years. And so the people that lived here for, 10 or 20 or 30 years saw it and saw what a wonderful thing it was. But the people that have been in Missoula for the last 10 years have no real idea the impact that it had and the eye that it kept on our community for so long. My name is Bruce Miklas, and I'm the caretaker of the bottom left corner piece of the peace sign. We've had it since about a week after the sign originally came down. It's very, very visible, but very few people actually notice it. We don't have a plaque or anything, which we probably should to call attention to it. I was at the store on a Saturday morning, and Bob Oakes came pulling into the parking lot with a couple of pieces of the peace sign in the back of a big pickup truck and said, "Hey, we'd like to have you take care of this till we can get it together again."
One of our friends, Bob Oakes, was a very strong advocate for the North Side neighborhood, and this was part of his neighborhood. He felt very strongly that this was a piece of Missoula history that we shouldn't lose. So he started to ask people if they wanted a piece of the sign. And I said, of course we want one. One day I came home from work and there it was. Last year, some photographers came around and did some still photography. And it wasn't until then we realized it was upside down.
I was amazed at how large the segment was. I knew it was big, but I had never stood near it. I feel very honored to be a guardian for the peace sign. It fell over once in a windstorm and made a very loud noise. I really love the bullet holes. It's very Montana to have bullet holes in signs.
I walked my dogs up there all the time and loved it, and oftentimes that was our ending point. I have a love-hate relationship with the fire retardant that's on it. There was a fire that went up on Waterworks Hill, and so the whole hill was sprayed with fire retardant. But it's part of the evolution of the peace sign. I feel honored to have a piece of the peace sign. I don't feel particularly worthy of it. I see it as symbolic of Missoula.
I was preservation officer, and I would go around taking photos of historic buildings for these nominations for the National Register listing. And almost every photo that I would take looking north had the peace symbol in it. It just became part of our yard. I mean, it just became part of us.
I got to help out in one of the peace sign painting operations. I remember climbing the hill pretty late at night with a group of maybe a dozen people. Many of the feelings that I had in that late night episode of painting the peace sign were rekindled when we moved the peace sign to my house and put it up next to my garage.
We live right under the hill that the peace sign was on. I feel like we've been entrusted to caretake something that's very dear to us. We're just more than happy to host its presence.
To have a piece of the peace sign is a privilege. It's not something you own, it's just, I'm a keeper. I'm a watcher, I'm a caretaker.
Hopefully it will be back up on the hillside with its brethren at some point in history.